Nitrums is almost 1 million views. We're gonna look at that for sure, for sure. And Caspa God says, "Where do you see Algo at the peak next year? It looks like they're starting to get their marketing act together." That is 100% true. And that's an argument I'm gonna make when we look at this thing. And we're gonna watch it together. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, but we'll watch it together and react. And John had been reaching out to me saying he'd be willing to come on the show again sometime soon. So, but I'd like to get him and Mark on the show. That might be fun, or even the whole podcast team with Min too. But yeah, I think the we'll just get into this. So this new video launched yesterday. This commercial from Algorand. Ric Flair is on it. He's an Algorand guy. I don't recognize, and then John Woods is on it. I don't recognize the other people, but it looks pretty interesting. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Well, let's just watch it. Let's just watch it here. All right. So this is the show. I paused it so we could watch it. We'll have to watch it on the small screen here. Oh yeah, Anthony Scaramucci is on it too. I forgot. Almost forgot about the Mooch being on it. He's been pretty quiet in the crypto space. He's also the one that said he was calling like a 30-cent high for this bull run. I sure hope he's wrong about that.
Hey, morning.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
You guys take Bitcoin, right?
Sure do.
I'm gonna be paying with Ethereum if that's okay.
Okay, yep, no problems.
It's a good thing I'm paying with Solana.
You can go ahead and tap.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it failed. Try it again. Whoa, hold up there, Smart. It looks like it's gonna be another 27 minutes before this transaction clears.
What?
Sorry, $112. I have like 3 things.
Ethereum, they got that peak hour gas thing.
Now you got it.
Maybe one more time. What are you gonna do? Just wait right here, without the bag, without the bag.
I think it's gonna work this time.
Nope. Should have shot with Algorand.
How do I get in that line?
Hey, morning.
Oh, the Mooch. I love it. It's great. So, okay, so people, I will tell you, people got really bent out of shape over this. And we'll share one of the other ones, one of the major ones from actually the owner of the Milk Road newsletter. We'll share that one in a second, but first off, totally accurate. Here's what I think this video illustrates, because this isn't just about like the crypto. It's the fact that and this is something I've been talking about for a long time in crypto space, that normally you would have, if you had 3 competitors and 2 of the competitors had really high fees to use them, or let's say let's compare, let's just actually let's just dive right in. So let's say we had 3 businesses, and one was called Solana, and one was called Ethereum, and one was called Algorand. And let's say on Solana, you went to buy, let's say they all sell, I don't know, they all sell widgets. And I go to Solana, the Solana store, and I go to buy a widget. And every time I try to buy a widget, the transaction fails. Probably get pretty frustrated, right? And then I go to the Ethereum store, and I'm there for 2 hours, and the fee just to buy the Ethereum is in the hundreds of dollars. It's almost more than I have to buy a $20 item, but the fee to buy the $20 item is like $60. I'd probably be pretty annoyed by that. And then I go to the Algorand store, and it's quick. I'm in and out. The fee is inexpensive, and it works perfectly. Well, really quickly, the Solana store and the Ethereum store would be out of business, like almost immediately. There'd be no question about this. But for some messed up reason, in crypto, it's completely normal to use things that just simply don't work. And so I think that's what this video illustrates. It kind of it takes that concept and puts it into something where people can see. Now, that's different than its function as a marketing tool. This is just more like analyzing the philosophy behind this. I think this is great because this takes something that is frustrated me for so long, something that just makes my eyes cross. I don't understand it, because we've all had, like, pretty much everyone who uses Algorand has had I think most people came from ETH, and they had a really bad experience for ETH. As I made a joke about this, but when I bought my Gala Games Townstar NFT, I started the transaction. I drove a half hour to my jiu-jitsu class, did jiu-jitsu, which is like an hour and a half class. It's a pretty long class. Drove home, ate supper, went back upstairs, went to my computer. It's not upstairs anymore, but at the time it was. Went up to my computer and it just finished up. So we're talking hours. Okay. So they joke about 27 minutes. And my joke was I'm triggered by this 27 minutes. Last time I did a transaction, it took hours. And that is not kidding. But that matters. It's not just pontification. That really matters because people care that it takes if this stuff is ever actually going to be used in the real world, no one's going to wait hours. You wouldn't wait hours in line at a checkout for your Ethereum transaction to work. Like they're kind of this is done a little tongue in cheek, but it's actually true. Inverse bra, who is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so people find this really, really funny. This is Mark himself, the CMO, and so we should talk about this as I'm gonna look at some transactions, some reactions to this. But first, we should talk about this as a marketing piece. Definitely got attention because I swear to God, I was trying to look for Algorand news yesterday, and all I got was this commercial. Everybody was sharing it, and a lot of people outside of the Algorand ecosystem got pretty triggered by it. Well, first off, I don't think that's a bad thing. You should be making some people uncomfortable. I like that. I like that they're making people uncomfortable. That's the point. It's going to get attention, and good and bad. Sometimes you got to be a little bit controversial to get some attention. So I don't have a problem with that at all. But also, what they're saying is true. It's 100% true. So let's look at the. Just give me a second here. Let me look at the. Okay, this one though. This one I'm going to share actually kind of has a point. This one I agree with, or at least it's a good question. It says, this is from Updog. He says, honest question, why use Algo over Visa to buy groceries? Good question. This is a question we should be answering because, why would you use Algorand versus just whipping out your Visa card? JT says, to be frank, it said pay with Algorand, not Algos. Could mean Algorand blockchain, not just Algo. Pay with USDC on Algorand rails seems very quick and effective. I'm only referring to the rails here. No one pays with Visa tokens. USD competing rails is implied by comparison. Yeah, that's not what I would say is, well, the actual benefit would be to the store. What do I mean by that? Well, the store pays huge fees. A big percentage of their the money that they collect goes to Visa. So Algorand could do it at a fraction of the cost. They're saving way more money. Algorand could be 10 times more expensive, and the business would be saving way more money. Now, you may not care about, maybe this is a giant grocery chain or whatever, but you might care. You might care if like the local, I'm going to go back to the Algorand on screen. There we go. You might care that, the small business up the street can afford to stay in business because they're operating quicker. So that's actually a good reason for the grocery chain to accept crypto payments. And also there's the idea that it's more decentralized than Visa is. So not that I've ever had a problem with Visa, but Visa could up and decide, hey, you know what? We don't want your credit card to work anymore. You know what? You said that bad thing online and we don't like it, so we're going to cancel you. Or you supported some cause we don't agree with, so we're dropping you. Algo ain't going to drop you, I hope. I don't think Algo can drop you because they don't know who you are. Yeah, here, Daisy, if you do, says it, they'll lower processing fees for the grocery stores. Merchants paid $126 billion in credit card fees in 2022, an increase of 20% from the year before. I don't know if Updog is like generally asking questions because he said, couldn't Visa just decide to lower fees? Actually, no. Well, I mean, they could, but are they likely to? Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? This is actually pretty. I'm starting to think this isn't a good faith question because at first I thought, yeah, good faith question. It's a question worth asking. But if you're just saying this is getting to silliness, couldn't they just most people for convenience over self custody? Yeah, but I think it'll be infinite TPS. That's absolutely not true. But it's not an actual transaction. And also, yeah, Venmo and PayPal are the ones that have no problem just keeping your money, deciding, you know what, we're keeping your money. We're closing your account, but we're keeping all your money. You can't get paid out. Give me a break. Okay, I'm out. This guy's bad faith. I gave this guy credit and I probably shouldn't have. All right, let's get to the other piece of criticism. Don't worry, we're going to get to your comments on this soon. By the way, while you guys are watching, I know a lot of you, we got a lot more people added on. If you are not subscribed already, I would love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 4,000. Let's get us over that 4K. Let's do it. Let's do it today. Let's do it today, and let's show people like Kyle Reedhead what we're about here, right? Because this is what he posted. I'm going to pause this because I'm getting really annoyed. I get really distracted by the video playing. He said, "You should be ashamed, Algo Foundation. We finally have progress legitimizing crypto, and you take a selfish stance to put down the top 3 technologies that we have in the space. Smack my head, you're now dead to me. Though, to be honest, you already were, since no one uses your chain anyway." Oh, Kyle Reed. Now, who's Kyle Reedhead? Well, he's the guy who bought the Milk Road newsletter. And I haven't read it since he took over. He took it over for Sean. He bought it from, he was one of the people that bought it from Sean Purry, who is I really like the My First Million podcast. I think it's a great podcast, but I'll tell you what, the Milk Road sucked. It was horrible. Like it read like a newsletter that was written about crypto by people who know nothing about crypto. And listen, I don't claim to be the world's foremost expert on crypto. I have a lot to learn. There's a lot I'm still trying to learn, but I would point out stuff that they either got wrong or was missing context, or they would say, "Wouldn't it be nice if this thing existed?" And I'd be like, "Actually, it does." Never got a response. Never updated it. Nope. It's just a garbage newsletter. So I'll start with that because I don't have any respect for the newsletter. Wait, did I repost this? I don't remember reposting this. Oh, okay. It was just highlighted. Let's break this down. We finally have progress legitimizing crypto, and you take a selfish stance to put on the top 3 technologies we have in the space. I'm sorry, is any part of that untrue? Is ETH actually way faster than they let on? Because my experience was the opposite. I think 27 minutes was being generous, extremely generous, but I know it varies. So, but like I said, when I bought my Gala Games NFT, it took hours to process a simple transaction. Hours. And that might have been maybe part of it was Gala's fault, to be fair. I should put that out there. I do try to be intellectually honest. So no one uses your chain. Do you remember how we looked at the top 5 chart, or we looked at the chart for top crypto transactions, and Algorand was number 5? But yeah, no one uses it. Thanks for explaining to us, Kyle, that you know nothing about crypto and your worthless newsletter sucks. So I don't care if we're dead to you, because we probably already were dead to you. And, I don't remember any of these. I don't remember people in Solana or Ethereum ever having a problem complaining about Algorand or dunking on Algorand. So, okay, sure. And even AJ, my boy AJ in here, calling BTC, ETH, and SOL top 3 technologies is hilarious, bro. I like that one. This video promotes the top technology, doesn't put it down. Nice job, Doofy. Meh, there's still a business thing today and need to find a point of differentiation. I think that did a good job of highlighting what they believe to be a USP. Relatable crypto. It's can't all be sunshines and rainbows. Time and place, though. Let's focus on the big bosses before we start hitting on each other. Again, you guys aren't doing anything for Algorand, so don't even start, dude. Crypto is hard enough for people to understand. Now we're trying to confuse them even more. I'd agreed. I think it's factually accurate. So fuck off. Sorry. I just got demonetized. Oh, well. I'm sorry. That stuff really ticks me off. Writing off the most promising technology in the space as dead to you is crazy talk. How about look past your bags and do more research than what's presented on TikTok? Let's cheer for blockchain adoption, even if it's not the way you'd prefer. Slow, stale, broke. Yeah, so it's almost like Algorand can't win. It's like if you try to be the adult in the room, everyone's just like, oh, boring. But if they actually try to point out the fence, here, recoup. Shame on you, Kyle. Oh, no, is he quoting Kyle? Actually, I'm not sure. If a critical rebuttal, the same thing you're so upset about, so pop me kettle. You're dead to me. Kind of an awful take. This video spitting nothing but facts. True. I'm even going to get that a like. I don't even know who you are, says Mars. You think it helps your ratio to comment on your own tweets? Did he get ratio? Well, let's see. What has he got? He's got 8. Is that a ratio? I don't think that's a ratio. Well, they shared it. So that wasn't an Algorand Foundation. Yeah, we didn't look at the numbers. Let me, can I go back? I just want to see the numbers. You guys probably saw it on screen, but oh yeah, almost 1 million views. That's very impressive. Almost 1 million views. So I'd say it worked. I'd say it worked. Now, the question is it going to bring anybody over to Algorand? Is people going to go, hey, I should check out that Algorand? I don't know. But it brings awareness, and awareness is always good. All right, let's see what you guys have to say about this. All right, going back up. Trying to find what I'm getting. We got a lot of comments. All right, Nation Hold says, I bet the next step with marketing will be addressing the peer-to-peer consensus and decentralization. Maybe. A good thing I'm paying with Solana. LOL. Welcome to the show, AA, by the way. And Nitram Holtz, welcome to you too. And MacGyver says that was epic. LOL. Yeah, I liked it. I hope people, I wonder how many people saw it, because it was like all over Twitter. I mean, it was really hard to find other Algorand news, and we do have some, and we will get to it. Disclosure, welcome, but like I don't do a lot of stuff on Solana, so you keep asking every time. AA says, let's see how CoinDesk runs this ad. Yeah, or if CoinDesk will run the ad, yeah, we'll see. AA. X777 says that actress playing the cashier is top notch. Yeah, I thought you did really good. I thought everyone did really good, actually. As someone who does a little bit of acting myself, and so I know it's way harder than it looks. It seems like it'd be really, really simple until you actually do it, and even the simplest acting job is really, really hard.